Hello guys, this is YouTube channel Path and Lighter, and this video is regarding APFC paper discussion held on 10 January 2016. I have currently C-series booklet with me, so I will discuss it accordingly. The first part is from question 1 to question 25. This is presented by me, Deepak Jaiswal. Hope you all have done well in the exam. Now coming to the first question. First question is LAN, WAN and MAN. So LAN, WAN and MAN is local area network, wide area network and metropolitan area network. So accordingly the answer will be C, that is local, wide and metropolitan. In second question it's given there is a rectangle. Its length is twice its width. So fencing means just perimeter of this rectangle. So the answer will be 2W plus W plus 2W plus W, that is 6W, and this is equal to 360. So W will be equal to 60 and length will be equal to 120. Now third, cloud computing. The cloud computing, there are four options given. So according to me, the best answer will be a distributed computer architecture. C option, that is a distributed computing architecture that provides software, infrastructure and platform just as required by applications or users. Basically, cloud computing is what? Cloud computing is, there is a server, central server located. From there they can provide storage capacity, softwares and all users want it. So the best option is C. Now coming to nanotechnology. Nanotechnology, as per me, it is a technology of creating materials and devices atom by atom, 10 to the power minus 9 size of nano, and 10 to the power minus 10 is atom. So this means they are almost equal. So we can say that it is technology of creating materials and devices atom by atom, and physical property that it is physical property that changes at nanometer scale and not chemical property. So according to me, answer will be 1 and 2. Now coming to Large Hadron Collider used in the CERN project. It is situated in the border between France and Switzerland. It's an old question. In some other exams it also has been asked. Now the sixth is the method of communication in which transmission can take place in both directions but happens only in one direction at a time. It's called, this is half duplex. In full duplex, it is communication taking place in both directions, but happens also in both directions. But in half duplex, it is take place in both directions, but happening only in one direction. So the answer will be half duplex. And seventh is a collection of programs that control how the computer system runs and processes information is called. It is very simple. It is the operating system of the computer which does this. Now some full form has been asked. The first is SMPS. SMPS. Its full form is switch mode power supply. Now ninth question is USB. That is universal serial bus. Now in 10th question, given it's a chess tournament, each of the 6 players will play with every other player exactly once. What is the number of matches that will you play during the tournament? So it's simple, just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each player is playing with another player only once. So 1 will play 5 times, 2 will play 4 number of people, 3 will play 3, 4 will play with 2, 5 will play with 1. So 5, 4, 9, 3, 12 to 14, 1, 15. That will be the answer, 15. Simple. Now the Maternity Benefit Act, the only question I think which is asked from labor laws is provides for how many week visit during the maternity period. It is 12 weeks. Answer. Now which of the following are the instruments of providing social security in India? So social security in India are being provided by EPFO, LIC, NPS and Post PPF, that is Postal Provident Fund. So and 2 more options are given, income tax and GST. So they are not providing any social security. So the answer will be 2, 4, 5 and 6, that is C. Now coming to the 13th question. A man buys apple at a certain place at a certain price per dozen and sells them at 8 times that price per 100. Mind it, the option is that it is given per dozen. It purchases, but it sells at 100. So suppose the price is 100 or 120. So it will be simpler. 120 This means that price of per piece is 10. Now it is sold 100 times, 8 times. This becomes 960, and this is the price of 100 piece. So 9.6. So clearly he purchases at 10 and sold at 9.6. This means 0.4, which ultimately becomes 4% loss. Now coming to the 14th question. In this, it is asked for which time intervals is the percentage rise of population the same for following data. In this, we will subtract it each year. That is 1970 to 1980. We will minus 50,000 minus 40,000. That it will come 10,000. Then 1990 minus 1980. We will minus 60 minus 50. That is 10,000. Then 2000 minus 1990. So we get 72,000 minus 60,000. That is 12,000. Then 2010 minus 2000, we get 80,000 minus 70,000, that is 8,000. Then we will calculate percentage accordingly, and we will find that 1980 to 1990 and 1990 to 2000 will be the answer. Now in 15th question, it's regarding arithmetic mean. It is said that four quantities are such that the arithmetic mean is the same as the arithmetic mean of the first three quantities. The fourth quantity is. So with in such type of questions, we generally put, the best way is to put an example and then solve it. Suppose we take four quantity 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay. Suppose this is the answer. Suppose this is the 4 digits for which we are taking arithmetic mean. So we will take arithmetic mean of these three. This will be 36 upon 3, that is 12. This is 12 is the mean. So now 12 is the arithmetic mean of 3. Now suppose we have to add one more digit such that the arithmetic mean does not change it. So if it is 36 for 3, then we have to make it 48 for 4. So we will have to add 12. So this will be that we have to add an arithmetic mean in the same. So arithmetic mean of the first three quantities is to add it to make the equation such that the arithmetic mean is the same as the arithmetic mean of the first three quantities. Okay. Now 16th question is also a conceptual one. It is given that if the difference of two numbers is greater than the sum of their numbers, the difference of two numbers is greater than the sum of their numbers, then both the numbers are negative. Exactly one of the numbers is negative, at least one of the number is negative. So in this way, the best way is that suppose x minus y greater than x plus y. For this we have to do that both the numbers should be negative, or one number at least, but not at which position. So the best way is that both the numbers should be negative, so that one will become plus at here, and when the one will become plus, and in this side both the number will be negative. That's why this will come negative and this one will come positive. So this means this will be greater. For being this equation to be greater, both the numbers should be negative. Now a question: a palindrome is a number which reads the same from left as well as from right. For example, 23732. What is the number of palindromes between 10 and 10? 10 and 10, 10. So in this we have to see which number is repeated. So it's a little bit lengthy, but it's very simple. So 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 70, 66, 77, 88, 99, 10, 1111, 121, 131. So we will write, or we will calculate like this. Then we will see that 100 to 200 there are approximately 10 which are like that. So for 100 to 1000 it becomes 90. Similarly 100 to 90, 100 to 1000 it becomes 90, and then 1001 that will become 99, and 8 digit in 1 to 100. 11, 22 and 22, this becomes 819. This becomes 100, total of 100 digits. You will solve it. You can find it. It's very easy. Now coming to in writing all the integers from 1 to 300, how many times is the digit 1 used? So we have to find it. Generally we have to write it from 1 to 300. So 1, 10, 11, 21, 31. So we have to find how many number of ones we have to write. We will find it that it is 160. Now consider the sequential figures, integers 27 to 93, both included in the sequence. The arithmetic average of the answer will be in this will be 160. Consider 27 to the arithmetic average of these numbers will be, the formula is simple. Arithmetic mean is n plus 1 by 2, sum of n natural numbers. So first of all we will conclude to 1 to 93 and then 1 to 26. Then 1 to 93 will come 4371 and 1 to 26 will come 351. After subtracting this we get 4020. So arithmetic mean will be 4020 upon 93 minus 27 number of digits, that is 67. We will divide it and we will get 60 as the answer. Now coming to the Atal Pension Yojana, we have already discussed it in the video. Beneficiary must be in the age group of 18 to 40 years, very true. Beneficiary will receive the pension only after he attains the age of 60 years, true. After the death of any beneficiary, his spouse continues to receive the pension, yeah, true. No nominee of the beneficiary is permitted. This is wrong because a nominee will be there who after the death of both the parents or anyone will get the lump sum amount which they have deposited. So answer 1, 2 and 3 will be correct for this. Now if the Prime Minister of India is a member of the Raj Sabha, he can make statements only in the Raj Sabha, no. He has to become a member of the Lok Sabha, no. He will not be able to speak on the budget in Lok Sabha, no. He will not be able to vote in his favor in the event of a no confidence motion. This is true because no confidence motion will be passed in, will happen in Lok Sabha, and since he is a member of Raj Sabha, he cannot vote it in Lok Sabha. So answer D will be correct. Which of the following form the basic premise for developing the Indian Constitution? We have already discussed in the polity video. It is the Government of India Act 1935. The Malimath Committee looked at ways to reform the criminal justice system in India. So answer will be B, criminal justice system in India. Now what are the disadvantages of Provident Fund scheme? The first disadvantage, it is asking disadvantages. That is, money is inadequate for this occurring early in working life. Yeah, true. If you have worked 1 or 2 years and then you die, then the amount which they will get or which they will find is very less. So this is a disadvantage. And inflation erodes the real value of savings. Yeah, it is also true. During the course of time, inflation rises, and if the rate of interest is not too much, yeah, it's lesser than the inflation, then the real savings is very less, or it will be negative. And the third is it generates forced saving that can be used to finance national development plans. So this is not a disadvantage, this is an advantage of Provident Fund scheme, that government gets that the money parked with the government is used in development funds. It's long-term money. Now coming to 25th, besides resistance to pests, what are the other prospects for which? So the answer 1 and 2, that is A, will be correct. Both besides resistance to pests, what are the other prospects for which plant have been genetically engineered? So the question regarding genetically modified plants to enable them to withstand drought. This is true. To increase the nutritive value of the product. This is also true. To enable them to grow and do photosynthesis in spaceships and space station. I don't think this is true. And to increase their self life. This 3 is true. So 1, 2 and 4. So the answer will be C. So this is all it. Rest questions will be discussed in next video. Thank you.